Hi. I was in meditation yesterday and today. It's been 2 days of meditation. It has been a conversation with Spirit about the energy shift that we're experiencing in this now moment. So between the 19th of March all the way through the 7th of May, there's this interesting portal of energy that is going on. We've got Mercury stationing in its shadow period starting on the 19th with the equinox. And so it is a time of rebalancing, right? And equinox is when we have equal day and equal night. And Mercury stationing in the first house of the zodiac in Aries there at into its shadow. It is inviting you in to go back and unwind some stories and to create a balance for yourself. And then we also have additionally in 2 weeks, well, at the end of this week, so on the 24th or the 25th of March, wherever you are in the world, we get an eclipse. It is the first of the pair of eclipses. This one is in Libra. Libra is about bringing things into balance. It's about seeing the difference. And so seeing and embracing both the shadow and the light. And that full moon lunar eclipse it's got its preumbral, which means it also casts kind of like, it has like a shadow to it. And so there's some more of this deep diving into the shadow energy. Venus is going to ingress into Venus and into Venus. She's always in Venus, into Pisces, and in Pisces she's exalted. She is at home. This is very comfortable for her. She rules Libra where the eclipse is happening, and she'll be exalted up in Pisces while this period of time is going on. And so she's asking us to balance with healing energy, with love, with forgiveness of ourselves first, and then allow that to spill out into the other, Libra, right? The other on the zodiac. Aries representing the sign of yourself, Libra representing the sign of the other. And so then when we have this full moon eclipse, we've got the sun in Aries, ourselves, and the moon in Libra, the others. But the moon is a reflective energy, and Venus watching this whole thing saying, can we just love each other enough? And what's also interesting is Libra is the place where Saturn is exalted, and Saturn is currently hanging out in Pisces, also conjunct Venus. And so there is a lot about how can you bring this structure of balance into your life, and how can you bring this energy in and really use this as a time to fill yourself as within, so without. And so when you find that space and that grace inside of you of peace and of harmony and of love, then it spills out into the surrounding energies. And the whole world is going through this major shift right now. And so the more that you can find the peace within, the more that you will begin to see it out there. Right out there right now is trying to creep in, and it's creating these shadows inside of us, and it's kind of this reflective energy. But if you have the will, if you are willing to put in the effort to take a moment and find the peace in the now moments when you're stressed out. And so that is happening. And then 2 weeks after that, on April 8th, we have a new moon total solar eclipse. Here in the United States, there'll be 3 to 4 minutes of total darkness across a wide area. And even though it's happening in the United States, this eclipse, as all eclipses do, affect the entire planet, right? And so there is this energy here of really, for a moment, that moon, for a moment, like 4 minutes, right? The moon blocks out, gets in between the sun and the earth. And so we can't see the light of the sun, and the sun can't see the earth. And so both entities are almost having the energy reflected back to them. And it is a time for going in and strengthening and being willing to step out of the shadow as the moon moves away into the light. And so what we have going on here over the course of these 6 weeks until we get to the new moon in Taurus, which is on May 7th, because on May 5th, Mercury has cleared its shadow. And so the whole time the Mercury is in retrograde, and then moving forward and until it clears its shadow, from shadow to shadow period, It is helping us to go in and to look and to see what the old stories are. It is a time of review. We've got, it will be crossing over Chiron a couple of times there in the middle of Aries. And so it is our chance to let go of the old stories and to create new stories for ourselves, to write not the next chapter of our lives, but the next book. And so when that solar eclipse happens and the total darkness happens, it's kind of like you have a book, right? And you come to the last page and you close it and it cuts everything off. But then you have the opportunity to pick up a new book and to pick up a pen and to start writing the next book of your life. And so this is some really powerful energy that we have an opportunity to work with if we are consciously and with intention working with it. And so what I wanted to do is find a way to help as many people as possible. So what I'm going to offer today is that I am going to offer you, I will record them, okay? I will record the videos. You'll have a chance to use them because I'm putting meditation in them and they are personal to you. But I will pull a card to explore which chakra needs the rebalancing, right? What is this story, this area of your life that needs to be rebalanced with all this energy that is going on? And then we'll look at what is the challenge and the opportunity that comes from the equinox, and the challenge and the opportunity that comes from the lunar eclipse, and then the challenge and the opportunity that comes from the solar eclipse. Okay, so that's 7 cards right there. And then I'm going to let Spirit tell me what are the pearls of wisdom, right? Because while Mercury is going back and forth, he's picking up the information that is good, that is helpful, that is beneficial, that has taught you something that you could take forward into the next stage. And there's all this healing energy that is going on in Pisces and with Chiron there to help you to leave behind. To leave behind that which no longer serves you, but to leave it behind, not in anger, not in regret, not in resentment, but in love and in peace and in harmony. And in that way, you transmute it to light. And so we're going to look at what it is that you should be taking forward. What is the gifts of the knowledge and wisdom that you have learned that you should take with you, and what you should be, and then we'll let the rest go, right? And so we will wrap that all up with the short meditation. It'll be a healing meditation to help clear your energy and to help you to close that book and set it aside because it no longer serves you. So I'm going to charge for this $55, and you can email me. The reason I picked $55 is because it's 5 and 5, and 5 is the number of change. So we've got these 2 eclipses, and it's going to bring around a lot of change. But if you add them together, it's a 10. And 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. But the Wheel of Fortune in this case is going to be helped by the hand of fate and destiny. Things will shift. Things will change. That is happening. But if you put your shoulder into that wheel too, you help to turn it. And so then there's the 1 of the 10 that is the initiating energy, and the 0, which is the egg of creation that you get to write in your new story. And so I wanted to pull in the energy of that numerology to assist you on this journey. So if you email me, you can claim your place in line by I will return an email to you with the PayPal link. I will put it in the description box below too. You can go right there and then email me after you've made the payment. If you want to include, if you know your sun, moon, and rising in the email, or if you know your date, place, and time of birth, I can just look that up. It isn't necessary for this reading for me to have that information, but it will be helpful in me being able to parse out more accurately the messages that Spirit will be bringing to me through the reading, so you may find it much more helpful, right? I would like you to get as much help as you can to manage the shift in energy in a way that will allow you to act now with a clear intention and be able to propel yourself forward into the next book of your life. So thank you for listening. I will put all the information that you need, my email address and the link for the PayPal, in the description box below. And if you are watching me from my Facebook group, I will put it in the comments section. You guys take really great care. This is a marvelous opportunity for change that is coming at us right now. And I really hope that you take full advantage of it, whether you get a reading from me or not. Be consciously intentional about what it is you do. You guys take care.